Over $67,000 discounted to $56,000 for a 2025 Grand Cherokee. We're here at a Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership where they're completely full of inventory, and a lot of it they can't sell without huge discounts. That's the only way. I mean, over $67,000 is the asking price. Of course, the dealership's going to have to give over a $10,000 discount. Then you have vehicles like this Fiat that they cannot sell. I mean, this is a 2023 model, and we're going to see a lot of 2023s on this video. Look at that, $26,000, original price $36,000. They can't sell this thing. It's unreliable. It's a 2023, and we're in 2025 right now, halfway through 2025. And it's not even the only 2023s on the lot. Of course, the Dodge Charger that's all electric cannot sell because this is the RT version that they completely discontinued. It's not even fast, and it's very expensive for what it is. But of course, look at that, 63 down to 49. Everybody has to give discounts. Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealerships are by far in the worst situation compared to other dealers like a Toyota dealership. You're not going to see $20,000, $30,000 off a Toyota, but you will see that, and you better expect that at a Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership. I mean, this Wrangler is $100,000. Most of you have already seen it. $100,000 for a Jeep Wrangler, something that doesn't hold value like that. I mean, they hold value okay, but is this $100,000 Jeep going to hold value? Nah, it's not going to hold up. There's just no way. There's no way it can stay up there. You know, some of the cheaper Jeeps, because they're in the 30s, 20s, but $100,000 Wrangler, yeah, good luck when you go to resell that thing, because it's $100,000, and look at the payments. Imagine having a mortgage payment. I mean, $1,600 is some people's mortgage payment times 84 months. Do the math on that, how much that would add up to. Probably, I mean, over $130,000 for a Jeep out the door once you pay all your interest and stuff. And then you got to pay tags, and some states are 10% just sales tax when you purchase your vehicle. So completely insane. And then there's more 2023s right here. Now, this is pretty crazy that these cannot sell. I think these are Hellcats. Yeah, they cannot sell. I mean, they're not giving a huge discount because the dealership's like, they're Hellcats. We're not going to discount it much, but it's a 2023. Look at that, 86 discounted to 81. So if you want a brand new one, they're sitting here, but man, two 2023s still on the lot. That's pretty crazy. That really is. Let's look at this one real quick, this Durango, because I know they had a lot of issues. Even some police departments are saying we don't want them anymore, these Durangos, because they're just issue after issue. $39,000, originally $44,000, and 2025 Durango. Now, I have to give credit to this dealership. They put discounts on the window. I have been to hundreds and hundreds of dealerships. None of them do this, to be honest. None of them do this. Now, it's crazy how, I mean, it's just crazy, the pricing on this thing. At least they know there's no way we can sell this without giving discounts. But, I mean, at least they are showing it. You know, so many dealers want to hide this discount. They don't want to give it unless the customer actually asks for it. But think about that. I mean, this little Dodge Hornet can't sell worth of nothing. But so many dealers, they don't want to give you a discount unless you actually fight for it or go in there and ask for it. But not this dealership. They're just on the window, directly right there. So I give them credit on that. But they also love to do all these aftermarket stuff, and they add, I mean, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 for lift wheels and tires. Just know what you're getting into and know what the stuff's worth. Let's see what this Jeep's going for. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, $59,000. Imagine 84 months times almost $1,000 there. 68 was the original price, 2025 Jeep. So yeah, and there's a lot of inventory. This dealership is huge. They have a lot completely full of vehicles, and some of these are going to be over $140,000 in some cases. Completely full. Let's go back here, see if we can make our way back to these Ram pickups, because there's a lot of them. And you're going to see probably $20,000 discounts on some of these Rams. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, you see all the Gladiators. It's just lines and lines of vehicles. And like the Compasses, they can't sell these things. And they have huge reliability issues, which is a huge problem for Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in general. Every single vehicle they have, you almost can't keep it. You know what I mean? Because you're going to have issues with it. Now let's see what kind of discounts they're doing on these, because I can't imagine they have to give a discount on these little Compasses. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, this is the cheapest car you'll see on the lot. $35,000, except I guess a Dodge Hornet maybe $31,000. Yeah, that is 31 grand for a Dodge Hornet, man. I mean a Jeep Compass. Make it make sense. If you spend $31,000 on a Compass, which holds no value and no resale value, there's so many other vehicles that you can buy in that price range that is going to be an SUV, that's going to be more reliable and hold value. It's like, why would you get a Compass? It just doesn't make sense. But do what you want, but be smart about it and know what you're getting into, because a dealership, man, they can really screw you over. Let's see here. Wow, 30, this is probably one of the cheapest. Look at that, $38,000 for a Grand Cherokee. I mean, in this video, we've seen Grand Cherokees over 60 grand. Now we saw them in the 30s, so quite the difference, quite the difference. Let's see here. We even have actually one of the Ram cargo trucks over here. Let's see what they are. Because we were at Mercedes the other day and we saw that they're not cheap. But let's see, some people really love these work vans. Let's see what we're working with here. Yeah, so 54 discounted to 47. And now they changed the payment to 75 months. Haven't seen that one before. So every vehicle here is discounted. That's the only way they can sell this stuff. Now, are these discounts enough? In my opinion, it's just a starting point. You better get a bigger discount. Keep fighting for the bigger discount, because whenever you go to sell this Ram pickup, it ain't gonna have much resale. So you've got to be careful. Just look at the used market. You can see how much these things lose value. And that's where it's like, it makes more sense most of the time just to get a used one to begin with. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to overpay for a new vehicle, especially when the quality's so low. Now let's look at this, trying to see what kind of discounts. This is their new truck section. As you see, completely full to the brim, completely full. Let's see what kind of discounts they're giving on this Ram pickup truck, because I know that's the only way they can sell it. Let's see here. It's going to be very expensive. I mean, yeah, $71,000. That's with the discount. Original price, $88,000. Look at that, 75 months times 1158. Wow. So you guys see, Dodge dealerships have to discount. Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, there's no other way. Discounts are the only way they can sell this stuff. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.